I could just cry right now. Because the last thing I want is for this to be prolonged. Time is 5:30 a.m. And when I tell you I'm tired, that's an understatement. I'm fucking beat. My body's still on Guam's clock. When I should be sleeping, I'm awake. And when I'm awake, I should be sleeping. But we have appointments this morning just like we do every day. But today, we have an early appointment at 7 o'clock. And the shuttle comes at like 6:15. So, yeah. We're catching the shuttle today to the appointment. So I need to get my ass up and get ready. Let's go. Alright, so we are dressed and ready to go. Yo, what's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Khalifa Sign. I'm back with another video. And right now, we are about to head over to Tripler Hospital to meet up with, I think it's the oncologist again. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to meet with a different oncologist. And the reason I'm going to meet with him is because I need to bypass a certain part of the examination. Now, before they do this operation, they need to ensure that my teeth are good, which my teeth are good. Dr. Anderson's already confirmed that I have very nice teeth, but just to be on the safe side, she needs to get someone else's opinion so we can have this surgery done on the 20th. So that's where we're headed right now. Once we get that done, then I gotta go get a PET scan. The PET scan is going to determine how much of my body has been affected by this cancer that's invading it. From what they can tell at this time, it's only localized to the tumor that's in my throat. My lymph nodes at this point have not been affected that we know of. But this scan will actually determine whether or not they have been affected. So that appointment, I think, is at 9 o'clock. I gotta double check my appointment sheet, but I'm waiting on a shuttle to arrive now. We're gonna arrive at the hospital early, which is good, because I'm not 100% sure as to the location of my first appointment. Hell, truthfully, I'm not 100% sure which department it's in, because this is an appointment that was made by Dr. Anderson after the fact. She called me. I wrote the information down, but the paper that I wrote the information down on, I seem to have misplaced. Very irresponsible of me. I need to slow down and make sure that I'm taking the time that I need to take in order to make sure that I don't miss any steps during this process. So with that being said, we're leaving early enough to make sure that we make it out to the hospital so we can double check where we need to go for this first appointment. And I will catch you guys once we get on the road. So the schedule says that the shuttle bus is supposed to be here at 6:15. And the time now is 6:25. So either the schedule is wrong or this bus is running late. And I'm thinking it's probably the schedule, not the bus itself. So your boy slid out here a little early in his Yeezy slides to wait on his bus, but I'd rather be early than late, because I cannot miss this particular appointment, because if this appointment doesn't happen, it may throw a monkey wrench on me getting my surgery on time. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here and wait for the bus to pull up. Once the shuttle pulls up, we'll get over to Tripler, figure out exactly where we need to go, because like I said, I'm still not 100% sure since I lost that piece of paper, but I know the ENT, which is Dr. Anderson, wanted me to have my teeth looked at just to make sure I don't have any dental issues which could affect the surgery itself and cause all kinds of complications, which we don't think that's going to be an issue because I have beautiful teeth. Not to be conceited, but I do take really good care of my teeth. So we're not going to have any issues with that, but it's a check in the box that has to be checked prior to. So hopefully we figured out where it is that I need to go sooner than later. That way I'm not late. I'm supposed to be there at 7 o'clock. I'll get there prior to, but I'll probably be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, because I did not realize how big this hospital is. This hospital is huge. Yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys once the shuttle arrives. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our chariot has arrived. And I guess that schedule was wrong. Like I said, either the schedule or them. But let me, it's the same lady from yesterday. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, got it.
Gotta get my ID out. Alright, so we are off to the hospital now. Like I said, I still have to figure out exactly where I'm going. Wish I hadn't lost that piece of paper. It would make this so much easier if I knew exactly where I was going. Well, hopefully, the desk that gave me the original piece of paper is open once we get there. If they're open once we get there, she may be able to tell me where exactly my appointment is. Anyway, I'll catch you guys once we get to the hospital. I probably won't be done until after 11. Probably. I think tomorrow. Alright. So we have made it out to Triple Hospital. Now I need to go in here and figure out exactly where I'm supposed to be going. So I'm about to put you guys on pause. For real. Oh my God, what a fiasco that was. So I finally figured out where I'm supposed to be.
So did you want a juice? We have juice.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Okay, apple juice, cranberry, or guava?
Guava.
Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, this hospital's so large, and the way it's laid out is very confusing. So I couldn't figure out exactly where I was supposed to be. Fortunately, the doctor I was supposed to be seeing got put into a room with someone else, so his assistant is going to help me, and she's actually, thank you, sir. She's actually running a little late, which is great for me because that means I'm on time. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. And that nice gentleman just brought me a guava juice so I can quench my thirst. I meant to bring a bottle of water with me and I forgot it. But yeah, anyway, I will get back with you guys in a minute. I'm not sure if I'll be able to record the conversation. I'll ask her first. If I can, then I'll record this one as well because I want to keep you guys as up to date and involved as possible without divulging too much personal information. But yeah, I'll catch you guys once the doctor gets here. I'm doing well.
I'm Dr. Sapi. I'm one of the anesthesiologists.
Well, nice to meet you. Before we get started, do you mind if I document this?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I'm documenting everything for my family.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because they're extremely worried.
I'm just going to take a moment to try to get this darn computer to work.
All right, take your time.
Get right back into the spot we were at.
Okay.
So it looks like you saw us. Did you see Dr. San Juan then? Oh no, this is your pre-op from not here. Wonderful. Okay. Your glom anesthesia pre-op is right here. Perfect. Put a bunch of really good information in here for me. All this looks good.
Yeah, Dr. McDonald's great. I like him. I really do.
That's good. Let's see. Coronary disease, elevated liver enzymes, like you had said. They have acid reflux in here, but not something you have problems
So
with.
it's not that it's because of the medication they have me on that's causing it.
Okay. And are you able to lay flat without any significant reflux?
Yes.
Okay. And they got all the things that you're taking medications for, your sleep apnea, and that's really it that's in here. Okay. All right. Well, that looks good. I can finish checking out the rest of this stuff at my desk, not on your time then.
All right.
All right. Let's see if I could find the hematology note real quick. If it's not right here.
Yeah, it should have been in 2020, like July time frame.
That might take just a little bit more searching. And then last thing, I'll just make sure, let's see if we can find your echo here. If not, when did you say you had that ultrasound done, the echo, potentially? How long ago?
That would have been prior to, because I had to get clearance for Dr. McDonald to put me under.
For the last one in
yes.
March? Okay. All right.
So they put all of the little
ropes on. Okay.
They forgot some. I got home, I ended up taking them. I'm like,
having to wax yourself and take them off. All right. That one looked good too. Okay. Perfect. Do you smoke cigarettes, vape, or use any tobacco products?
I used to smoke for 20 years.
Smoked for 20 years.
And the day that I found out that I had a clot in my chest, which would have been January 25th of 2013, I stopped smoking. Cold turkey.
Good for you. That's hard to do.
No, it's all mental. I know people say it's physical and nicotine's addictive, but I think it's mind over matter. If you choose to stop, you can stop.
Yeah. Well, still, applaud you because that is taking a huge bit of your health back into your own hands and definitely a positive thing. So smoked for 20 years, but quit in 2013. Yes. So it's been over 10 years since you last had any kind of nicotine product. And you don't use any smokeless tobacco?
No.
Any of those like
no
Zyn
vape,
pouches,
no
vapor? Perfect. And then any other drugs? Ask this question of everything.
No.
Okay. We ask because those medications can definitely interact with our anesthetic. So we just want to make sure that we're treating you as safely as possible if you do use anything that is not just alcohol. All right. I don't think I have any more specific questions about your medical history. Everything, it looks good on here. I will save this so that when I get back to my desk, now that we finally got into your chart, we can find it. And let's see if they did any labs on you recently. Yes, they did in March. And everything looks good. You're A1. So how we do anesthesia for, I'll talk about the case for Monday, which is the biopsy. It's very similar to the last one that you had. And then when they get you, let's see if you're on the schedule for Wednesday. I assume you are, but yes, you are. Okay. The plan for Wednesday will be different than the plan for Monday. So we'll talk about the plan for Monday and can briefly talk about the plan for Wednesday. And then your anesthesia team on Wednesday will have an in-depth conversation about what they'll do for you that day as well.
Okay.
But for Monday, you'll have general anesthesia similar to what you had for your last laryngoscopy and biopsy of the lesion. Sometimes that means they put you kind of in, it probably have a pretty sore throat from it. We'll get you off to sleep with an IV medications, and then we'll either place a breathing tube or your ENT surgeons may request that we keep you breathing on your own without a breathing tube for the procedure. And that's the part we'll have to talk to Dr. Anderson about on Monday. Your anesthesia team, I'm not exactly sure who they'll be on Monday just yet, so I don't want to speak for them out of turn. But what we typically do for these, once we find out if Dr. Anderson needs a breathing tube or to be able to see in there without a tube, is we still keep you completely asleep with IV medications. We just may do IV-only medicines versus having some anesthesia gases go through the tube if we have the tube in place.
Okay.
That's really the only difference. Either way, you're still under general anesthesia. We're still doing the procedure without you being aware or feeling what's going on, which is the most important thing.
Exactly.
Questions about that?
No, ma'am.
All right. This form right here is the consent for anesthesia, which if it's okay with you, I will have you sign.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of circle all these because I'm not sure who's going to be taking care of you. It may be a military provider and it may be a civilian provider. We'll see you on Monday. I'll put all of your information on here, but I am going to write your name, birthday, and DOD since I don't have your stickers in front of me, and I will hand this to the person that ends up being scheduled for you.
All right.
If you agree to having anesthesia with us, I'll have you print your name, sign, and date right here.
All right.
And then they should be calling you on Friday, tomorrow afternoon, to let you know what time you should plan to show up on Monday for surgery.
Okay.
It is 5/14/26, and it is 7:53 a.m.
7:53.
Mm-hmm. Your watch is beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's
it.
super cool.
Thank you.
I love that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that part of the appointment is done with, and she was very, very informative and very nice. I have full faith and confidence in the team here that everything's going to be fine. Now I got to go get an EKG, and once the EKG is done, then we're off to another appointment. So I will catch you guys in a minute. All right, so we moved over to another room to get an EKG done. Now, looking at my battery is only about 35%. So I'm not sure exactly how much of this I'm going to get to record. Now, I will switch over to this shortly, so we can make it through the entire day recorded, because I didn't bring my other batteries with me, which I should have. But yeah, we'll get the EKG done. Once that's done, we have to go get the PET scan done. Now, the appointment for the PET scan is basically for them to see exactly where the cancer is. Now, we know it's in the tumor, or the tumor itself is cancerous, but they're going to scan my entire body to ensure that there's no cancer anywhere else within my body, which we're not thinking there is. As long as that's the case and everything else works out, then we shouldn't have any problems. It may be concentrated just to the tumor, and according to Dr. Anderson from our previous meeting yesterday, if that's the case, actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't Dr. Anderson, it was Dr. Nguyen. According to Dr. Nguyen, if it is localized just to that tumor and nothing else has been affected behind it, or none of my lymph nodes have been affected, or there's no cancer anywhere else, then we'll probably be able to just get away with having surgery done and not need any chemo or any radiation treatment. But that's to come. But right now, let me get this EKG knocked out, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. All right, EKG is done, and now we're going to head down here, sign this form with Dr. Anderson, and head over to get our PET scan done. Tell you, this is a lot of running around. All right, so I just finished up signing my consent form with ENT. Now we're headed over to nuclear medicine so that we can have our, it's been raining, so we can have our PET scan done. And like I said, the PET scan is basically going to show whether or not I have any cancer in the rest of my body, which we're assuming there isn't. We think it's localized to the tonsil. Once we remove that tonsil, that should take care of everything. But to err on the safe side, we're going to make sure that the rest of my body is not contaminated. So don't think I'll be able to record because it's radiation. So I'll update you guys after everything's done. I may have just screwed up. So earlier when I was upstairs with an anesthesiologist, not thinking, they gave me a guava juice to drink. And I forgot that I wasn't supposed to have anything sweet. I wasn't supposed to have any food or juice within 8 hours. Only water. And I drank that juice not thinking. So we may not be able to get the PET scan done today. Fuck. I only took it because they offered it, and I was hopefully the amount, because it was less than a cup. Well, it's about a cup, a little over a cup. Hopefully it does not stop me from getting this PET scan today, because I don't know when they will be able to reschedule, if they have to reschedule it. And I don't want it to push anything to the right, because these times are very critical, because they have other patients that they have to deal with. Other doctors need to get into these surgery rooms, so the schedule is very concise. So right now I'm just waiting for the tech to come back in and let me know whether or not we're going to be able to do this PET scan today. Damn. Alright, so unfortunately, they're saying they can't do the PET scan today. And they've rescheduled it for the 27th. However, that's not going to work because I have surgery scheduled for the 20th. So right now I'm waiting to talk with the ENT to see if she can pull some strings and maybe get me in to get my PET scan done sooner. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. Fuck. Alright, so I just finished talking with Dr. Anderson. Great physician. She said this isn't going to derail anything. The plan is still for us to go through with the surgery on Monday, or so there's two different things planned. One, they want to go in and take another look at the tumor itself, which is going to take place on Monday. And then the actual surgery is scheduled for Wednesday. And they wanted to have the scan done prior to make sure that, cancer is not hasn't invaded anywhere else in my body. Now, prior to me coming here, and when they did the biopsy in Guam, one of the things that Dr. McDonald did was he did have a CT scan done from my head down to my abdomen, and nothing was in that CT scan. So so basically what's being said is that because they do have those results, I may not even need a PET scan. That was just an additional precaution, but she is going to reach out to nuclear radiation to see if, in fact, she can get me in sooner than later, because they can't get me in until the 27th. And of course, my schedule does not fit with that. So I wasn't even freaking thinking. Someone was being polite, offered me a juice. I accepted and I drank it. It's frustrating. But she said it's not a showstopper. Even if they can't do the surgery this way. I mean, even if they can't do the CT scan, the surgery will still happen. Am I going the right way? No, this way. The surgery's still going to happen, even without the PET scan. So, anyway, let me figure out where the hell I am, because I'm so damn frustrated with myself right now that I'm lost. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I made it over to the other wing just in time because the chariot is pulling up. So we're going to jump on the...
What are you going to get? I got to do my run first.
Okay. Alright, I'll be here. Okay. So she's got to complete her round and then come back through. But when I tell you all that I'm extremely disappointed in myself, that doesn't even begin to capture my feeling right now. I knew better. I knew better. I knew that I wasn't supposed to have anything to eat or drink within 12 hours of me having this procedure done. So I made sure that last night I stopped drinking at like 6 o'clock. I didn't eat anything after 6 o'clock because I knew I had to come in today and get this done. And without thought, that one moment of not being focused and letting my guard down and accepting a juice out of kindness from the staff, them not knowing my situation, but me I should have been focused and if I can't get the PET scan done, I know Doc has already said we can still go through and do the things that we need to do, and the PET scan was just that one extra step, that one extra mile that she wanted to go to ensure that I got the best results possible. And here I come, not staying focused and letting my guard down and potentially derailing all the work that we've done up to this point. I could just cry right now. Because the last thing I want is for this to be prolonged. Fuck cancer. I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog and probably go get into something else because I gotta get my mind off of this. But I'll catch you guys on the next. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Click the post notification bell, turn it to all, so that you know when I drop a new video. With that, we're out.
We ready. Who ready?